Hey there, CJ students. I'm going to help you out with homework 8.6. So it says name the relationship vertical, alternate interior, corresponding, or alternate exterior. So number one, we can see that they're on the same side and they skip that angle right there. So that's corresponding. Same side and skip. It would be super helpful to have your notes available for this today. Number three is a little bit tricky, but notice they're across from each other at kind of an X point or a V point. That's vertical. You can say across from each other. The other answers on number three don't make sense. Complementary, there's no right angle. Alternate exterior, there's no transversal. And supplementary, that would be like if B was right there, then they'd be supplementary. Right? Number four, you would be tempted to write vertical because again, they're like, oh, they're across from it. But notice they're both inside and opposite, both inside and opposite. Oops, sorry. And so that's why you have alternate interior relationship. All right, now on these problems, basically you're given an angle. I don't need you to find me all the other angles. I just need you to find me the measurement of B. And notice that there's going to be a kind of a relationship that you need to label. So go ahead and cross off this and label all missing other angles. I just want you to do the relationship. So the relationship between 38 and B is that they're on the same side and they skip this angle right there. So it's a corresponding relationship. So I want you to label all the things that are 38 degrees. So that means if this is 38 degrees and it's corresponding with B, this is 38 degrees. We could also say that, hey, this angle right here is 38 degrees because it's vertical. You zigzag your way up, 38 right there, up, and then this is 38 degrees. You don't need to tell me what those other angles are. All right. For number seven, we have an alternate exterior relationship. So we'll say alternate exterior. They're both outside and they're on opposite sides. So if this is 48, this is 48 degrees. All right. What does that mean about this? That means that this right here is 48 degrees. And we zigzag with alternate interior, this is 48 degrees. Again, notice how these are vertically related, these are vertically related, these are alternate interior related, these are corresponding related, these are corresponding related, but this relationship right here is alternate exterior. Number nine, we have another alternate exterior, so I'm going to write that, but I'm going to let you do that, and instead I'm going to go to a problem like number 8. So we have same side and skip, that's corresponding, right? So that means if this angle is corresponding with this, it's got to be 132 degrees. Now we could fill in this right here because it's vertical. It's another obtuse angle. I could fill this right here because it's vertical with this angle, but it's also alternate interior with this angle, or it's corresponding with this angle. All right? Let's go to the back side. So now we have some algebra, some old stuff that we had done. Notice number 11 is a supplementary relationship. So we have 61 plus 2x plus 1, and because it was supplementary, we say equals 180. That's the reason why we say it's equal to 180, because this is a supplementary relationship, right? We can make that half moon on that straight line. Add it up together, they have to be that straight angle, which is 180 degrees. So we say first 61 plus 1, combine those like terms, you get 62 plus 2x equals 180. You subtract 62 from both sides, you're left with 2x is equal to 118, and then you divide by 2. So in this case, x is equal to 59 degrees. Now I'm going to do number 12, because on number 12 we have a complementary relationship. So that's 54 plus 2x plus 10. This time is equal to 90 degrees. Why 90? Because we had a complementary relationship. Why complementary relationship? Because of this right angle here. Two angles that add up to 90 degrees have a complementary relationship. So we say 54 plus 10 is 64 plus 2x is equal to 90 degrees. And then we subtract 64 from both sides. And we get 2x is equal to 26. We divide by 2. And we get our answer is x is equal to 13. So the relationship we have in 13 is supplementary. So that means we'll add them up to 180, and the relationship we have in 14 is complementary. So 11 is just like 13, and 12 is just like 14. All right, and lastly, these ones. Find the relationships and then find the value. So the relationship between 15 and this angle right here, 41 degrees, is that they're corresponding. So that means if they're corresponding and this angle is 41 degrees, that this angle also has to be 41 degrees. So all we'll do is set these angles equal to each other. We'll say 4x plus 1 has to be the same thing or equal to 41 degrees. And now we just need to solve for x. So subtract 1, you get 4x is equal to 40. Divide by 4, x is equal to 10. And sure enough, when you plug 10 back into here, 4 times 10 is 40, plus 1 is 41, and that's why it satisfies our corresponding relationship. Right? Number 7, we have an alternate interior relationship. They're both on the inside and opposite. So again, that means they have to have the same value. So we have to say that this angle 3x will have to eventually be the same thing or equal to 48. Right? So we'll divide by 3 to figure out what value of x will get us that. And x in this case will be equal to 16. If I plug in 16 back into here, 3 times 16 will give me 48, and that satisfies our alternate interior relationship. That's it. Please call me if you have questions. Please use your notes and show all work.